Yeah, I think it's something that is kind of been maybe misunderstood, but talked about, and I think it's worth elaborating on what that role of the smart TV and the OEM is. There's kind of two driving points behind that, which is smart TV penetration. In Europe, I think we're well over 70% now, from 10 years ago. And secondly, people are using less and less HDMI devices, so set-top boxes and Fire sticks plugged into their devices. So more and more of the viewing time is happening on the smart TV. So that presents a few opportunities, but it's also a few responsibilities as an OEM. So first and foremost, there's kind of three, I guess, kind of stakeholders that we kind of look after and service. First of all is the viewer. You know, as a smart TV manufacturer, we want to make sure that their viewing experience is as best it can be. You know, LG have won many awards for our TVs, so we're pretty confident we can do that. But also through the operating system, making sure that the viewer can find the content when they want to find it and what they want to watch, whether that's recommendations or just ease of use to get to that content. And then, of course, you have the content owner. That could be a broadcaster, it could be a publisher, it could be a fast channel owner, or a sporting body like FIFA, for example. So, you know, all these different stakeholders have content, whether it's an app or a channel, on our devices, and so we want to make sure that that content can be found. So discoverability and aiding discoverability is a real focus for us as an OEM. And then finally, if you have those other two, you have the audience, you have great content, then that obviously produces an opportunity for advertisers. And you know, with such fragmentation in the TV ecosystem, helping those advertisers find new audiences or hard to reach audiences within the smart TV device, whether it's through fast or home screen, is a real opportunity and responsibility we have to be able to service that need. It's really exciting for a couple of reasons, actually. So first of all, if we think about the viewer is spending more and more time on the home screen. I think on average now it's around 11 minutes. So that's 11 minutes to try and find that content. And not necessarily TV content. You know, consumers and viewers are not necessarily using their TV to watch TV. They could be streaming music, they could be loading up their latest workout video, karaoke, or monitoring their home smart TV system, smart home system. So that's the kind of first port of call when someone turns on the TV, and they're spending up to 11 minutes deciding what to watch, if that's what they then go on to do. So it's a blank canvas and a real prime real estate for a brand or a content owner to kind of serve that message in that space, and that we're talking like half the screen of when we're talking about our carousel unit. So it's a blank canvas for a brand, as I said, a content owner to utilize that space to push to their content or to communicate a message. Given how much attention that viewer is giving to the home screen, it's a really good way to cut through the noise. I think it's important to note that, you know, it's not about necessarily CTV cannibalizing linear spend, although we do see that shift happening. Far more viewing time is happening with streaming, certainly on LG TVs. But where it comes to attracting ad budgets, what CTV does is lower the barrier to entry for a brand to be on the biggest screen in the house. You know, we all know that, you know, a CMO would love to produce a TV ad, but many brands can't afford to necessarily buy it on TV in traditional ways. So CTV is lower barrier to entry, a lower cost to advertise on CTV, plus it has lots more measurement and targeting that perhaps social budgets and search budgets would expect. Well, you can do that on TV now, all with being on the kind of biggest screen in the house, you know, full sight, sound, motion that brands and CMOs love. So I think that, combined with the kind of, you know, the bottom funnel capabilities of measurement and targeting, will really appeal to some of those advertisers that are currently spending in social.